Hi, I am Stefan Ukransky and welcome to Let's Talk Sports. Today we are discussing Flyers winning in Chicago, the Stars winning in Memphis, Sixers winning Game 1, Doc Rivers named head coach of the month for the second time, Nova's Maddy Siegrist going to Dallas, and Jalen signed an extension deal with the Eagles. In the final game of the 2022-2023 season, the Philadelphia Flyers defeated the Chicago Blackhawks in overtime 5-4 on Thursday evening at the United Center. The Flyers led by scores of 2-0 and 4-2 before pulling out a win in overtime. Travis Konecny scored twice in the first period on feeds by Morgan Frost. First, TK hit a new single-season career milestone with his 30th goal of the season at the 26-second mark. Konecny then tallied again at 6:21 on another goal assisted by Frost. Chicago then struck back for goals by Juhaya Kiara at 7:28 and Anders Bjork at 9:20. The Flyers struck for two early goals in the middle frame on goals by Owen Tippett at 46 and Noah Cates at 4:22. Jonathan Toews narrowed the deficit for Chicago to 4-3 at 7:40. The Flyers were unable to close out the game in the third period. At the 18-minute mark, Andreas Athanasiou scored a 6-on-5 goal to force overtime. In overtime, Jonathan Toews came within a whisker of a breakaway goal before Ivan Provorov dangled around the defense and scored at 3:09. Final score, Flyers 5, Blackhawks 4. We will have to wait until October for the Philadelphia Flyers to return to the ice. The Philadelphia Stars edged the Memphis Showboats 27-23 despite key stops by the Showboats defense down the stretch. In fact, each team made two defensive stops at the end of the game, capped by a 4th and 6 stand by the Stars defense. Stars quarterback Case Cookus picked up where he left off last season, completing 20 of 29 passes for 212 yards and 3 touchdowns, and securing Player of the Game honors. Chris Wallen looked like a breakout star on both special teams and offense, returning 3 kicks for 99 yards and catching a touchdown pass. For Memphis, Alex Collins had a standout rushing performance with 63 yards and a touchdown on 14 carries. The offense looked best when it ran through him, but the Showboats had to move away from Collins as they played catch-up in the second half. As for the Showboats defense, the pass rush was fierce, sacking Cookus 5 times. Final score, Stars 27, Showboats 23. Good luck to the Philadelphia Stars in their next game against the Michigan Panthers on Sunday. Sixers James Harden hit 7 3-pointers and had 23 points and 13 assists. NBA MVP finalist Joel Embiid scored 26 points, and the Philadelphia 76ers pushed back Mikal Bridges and the Brooklyn Nets in a 121-101 Game 1 victory on Saturday. Tobias Harris added 21 points, and the 76ers hit a postseason team record 21 threes in the opener of this Eastern Conference playoff series. The Sixers are trying to win their first NBA championship since 1983 and advance past the second round for the first time since 2001. Embiid made only 7 of 15 shots and was flustered at times around the rim. Embiid was smacked in the face on a missed dunk that sent him crashing to the court in an attempt to draw a flagrant foul. Harden's ineffectiveness around the rim in the first half, he was 1 of 8 on 2s, was offset by his 5 of 7 shooting on 3s. He buried 2 threes late in the second quarter that stretched the lead to double digits. Final score, Sixers 121, Nets 101. Good luck to the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Philadelphia 76ers head coach Doc Rivers has been named Eastern Conference Coach of the Month for games played in March and April. This is the second time that Rivers has claimed the monthly coaching award in 2022-2023, making him the first head coach in 76ers franchise history to receive multiple monthly honors in a single season. Withers led the 76ers to an Eastern Conference best 15-7 mark across the final 2 months, good for the most wins in the NBA. Philadelphia won 10 of its 15 road contests to close the season. Philadelphia tallied 5 wins in clutch games since March 1st, good for most in the NBA. Under Withers' guidance, the 76ers finished the 2022-2023 campaign with a 54-28 record, marking the franchise's most wins in a single season since 2000-2001. The 76ers clinched a top 6 playoff seed on March 21st, solidifying the team's 6th consecutive playoff berth. This award represents the 14th monthly honor of Withers' coaching career and his 3rd as the lead man of the 76ers. Only San Antonio's Greg Popovich has more such awards in NBA history. Congratulations to Doc Rivers for being named Head Coach of the Month. Villanova's Maddy Siegrist was picked 3rd overall by the Dallas Waynes in the 2023 WNBA Draft. Siegrist is the first City 6 women's basketball player drafted in 6 years, and her number 3 pick is the highest ever for a City 6 women's basketball player. Siegrist's draft stock rose considerably this season after she broke the Villanova and Big East all-time scoring records en route to being named the Big East Player of the Year and a first-team All-American. During her time at Villanova, Siegrist was number 1 on the scouting report for opposing defenses. Siegrist saw endless double and triple teams almost every time down the court. She was still able to score at a highly efficient rate, averaging 29.2 points per game on 51% shooting. Let's wish Maddy Siegrist the best of luck in Dallas. The Philadelphia Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts have reached agreement on a 5-year, $255 million extension, including $179.304 million guaranteed. Hurts' deal is the biggest contract in terms of average annual value in NFL history. Jalen is staying until 2028. Who was the only person in NBA history to be named Most Valuable Player, Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year? The answer, Larry Bird. That is a wrap. You can check me out on my podcast at Stefan Sports Radio, or through the podcast app, or this YouTube channel. And you can listen to me on Saturday nights at 6 o'clock on 1360 WNJC, found on most streaming services. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on Let's Talk Sports.